Hello, this is Jose Coyote, Associate Planner with the City of Oxnard's Community Development Department and Planning. Today, I will be going ahead and guiding us through the Planning and Zoning Permit 21-516-41 HPC of Oxnard LLC for a commercial cannabis business retail special use permit SUP for 360 West Esplanade Drive for the Planning Commission hearing on October 7th, 2021. Project description. A request to permit the operation of a commercial cannabis retail facility within an existing 2,761 square foot commercial suite of a 5,950 square foot multi-tenant commercial building on a 1.03 acre site. As part of the project, there will be tenant improvement consisting of the following: the installation of new partition walls, security upgrades to the existing building, minor plumbing upgrades, upgrades to an existing fire alarm system, installation of secure doors and windows. Cannabis retail operations will be conducted between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. The application was filed by Beth Tuner. Project location. The subject site is located at 360 West Esplanade Drive. As seen in this vicinity map, this project is going to be located on the northern part of the city, adjacent to US 101. General plan and zoning maps. The general plan land use designation is commercial general, DG, while the zoning designation is general commercial plan development, C2PD. The subject site at 360 West Esplanade Drive has the following surrounding uses as outlined in this table. The project site is located within a general plan designation of commercial general and a zoning designation of general commercial plan development, as is the north, south, and east. The existing land use at the site is a commercial shopping center. To the north is a fast food drive-through restaurant. To the south is a commercial office building. To the east is a commercial shopping center. And to the west, the general plan designation is residential high RH with a zoning designation of the village specific plan, SPLN. The existing land use is temporary construction staging area for the current projects going on at the village specific plan area. Existing conditions. This is a street view looking southwest at the property. As can be seen here, the site's already developed with associated parking, configuration of building frontages, tenant spaces, and other sort of landscaping improvements at the site. Background, development history. On June 3rd, 1976, the Planning Commission approved Planning Development Permit number 274 for the construction of a 13,468 square foot furniture store. The building was subsequently subdivided to accommodate multiple retail and office uses. On October 14, 2002, the Planning and Environmental Services Manager approved a minor modification for minor changes to the sign program and building facade changes. On October 20th, 2016, the Planning Commission approved Special Use Permit 16-500-02 to allow the demolition of the commercial building and develop a 5,950 square foot multi-tenant commercial and shopping center and a 1,850 square foot Starbucks coffee shop with a drive-through and associated site improvements on a 1.03 lot located at 360 West Esplanade Drive. The applicant included a request for a 25% reduction to the perimeter landscape requirement from 10 feet to 7 feet 6 inches per City Code Section 16-271. Background, Cannabis Regulations. On April 2018, the City Council adopted a cannabis delivery ordinance, including permitting fees. On January 2019, the state legalized cannabis delivery by state licensed firms and eliminated the city's ability to regulate cannabis deliveries. On June 18, 2019, City Council adopted ordinance number 2960, establishing regulations pertaining to manufacturing, testing, and distribution of cannabis. On October 1st, 2019, City Council then adopted ordinance number 2965, modifying the discretionary permitting process along with other non-substantive ordinance adjustments pertaining to manufacturing, testing, and distribution of cannabis. On September 15, 2020, the City Council adopted ordinance 2985 to update cannabis regulations in the city's newly adopted Industrial Code, Chapter 16 of the Oxnard City Code, OCC. Background cannabis regulations continued. On December 1st, 2020, City Council adopted Ordinance Number 2994, establishing regulations to repeal and re-adopt former city's commercial cannabis regulations pertaining to cannabis manufacturing, distribution, testing, and retail dispensaries, contained in Chapter 11 of the City Code. Commercial cannabis license selection. On January 7, 2021, HPC of Oxnard LLC filed for a request to obtain a commercial cannabis business permit for a 2,608 square foot cannabis retail facility. On March 1st, 2021, HPC of Oxnard LLC was awarded a conditional commercial cannabis business permit for cannabis retail. In order to successfully commence and inaugurate the commercial cannabis business permit, HPC of Oxnard LLC is required to receive approval of a special use permit as specified within Oxnard City Code Section 11-457. The site plan. As seen in the slide, the site plan is loaded on here. Things to note are that this site is really not going to have any substantial changes that can be seen. No architectural element upgrades are being proposed. And as outlined on here, the whole shopping center was parked at a ratio of 1 parking space per 250. So the existing use of a cannabis retail at 1 per 250 will have no effect on the parking requirements at the site. The current configuration only allows for one driveway to come in off of West Esplanade, and then the interior circulation is around the parking lot and back out. The existing Starbucks will be located on the northern part of the development, and the adjacent the cannabis retail facility will be next to a cottage urgent care currently at the site. As can be seen in these elevations, one thing to note is that we are still working with the applicant for future signage. There is a current sign program that's at the shopping center, and signage will need to comply with that existing sign program. As can be seen here, there will be minor alterations to the storefront to allow different doors to be installed in order for the floor plan that's being proposed to be successfully built out. But no substantive changes to the facade are to be located on here, and the loading and offloading of goods will be done with the existing configuration that exists at the site. Floor plan and security plan. The applicant provided a security plan with a detailed floor plan which was reviewed and conditionally approved by the police department. The security measures of the site include: private security is required at the property. Security cameras will be installed. Adequate lighting will be provided on site. Cannabis products will be monitored, tracked, and placed in secure storage. Public comments. This project is not located within an established neighborhood. Therefore, a community workshop was not held for this proposal. To date, staff has not received any public comments regarding this project. Key conditions of approval. Conditions 14, 40, and 41 abide by the City of Oxnard and State of California rules and regulations related to this business. Condition 37. The commercial cannabis business permit shall expire and be subject to the renewal process in Chapter 11 of the Oxnard City Code 12 months after the date of issuance of the special use permit pursuant to Oxnard City Code Section 11-459. Retail operating conditions, conditions 57 through 59 and 133 through 134. Provide regulatory action of cannabis retail procedures to allow only eligible members of the community to purchase product and to allow for a secure selling environment. Police conditions, conditions 80 through 154. Special features, security features will be implemented as required by the adopted cannabis ordinance. Key conditions of approval continued. Fire department conditions, conditions 155 through 174. This broad range of numbers indicates that the system is to be designed to be a safe facility. Community benefits and community relations, conditions 47 through 50 and 62 and 63. The project is conditioned to be a good neighbor and member of the community. Taxes and inventory tracking, conditions 51 through 52 and 64 through 72. These set of conditions help the operator be a responsible corporate citizen. Environmental review. In accordance with Section 15301 Class 1, existing facilities of the state's California Environmental Quality Act CEQA guidelines, projects involving negligible or expansion of use beyond that exists at the time of the lead agency's determination will be found to be exempt from the requirement of CEQA. The project includes a request for operation of a cannabis retail facility within an existing individual building. The project will not increase the square footage of the existing building. No substantial evidence the project will have a significant effect on the environment. A notice of exemption will be filed. Staff's recommendation that the Planning Commission A. Find the project to be categorically exempt from environmental review pursuant to California Environmental Quality Act (CEQA) Guidelines Section 15301 existing facilities, and B. Adopt Resolution 2021-XX approving planning and zoning permit number 21-516-41 special use permit cannabis retail subject to certain findings and conditions. This concludes staff's presentation for the Planning Commission hearing on October 7, 2021. Staff will be available at the date of the hearing for any comments and questions. Thank you.